do have some experience on Split, including a couple scrims that they've played. Didn't look too bad on it. Interesting to see why they banned it. And now PA opting to ban Breeze, a very disliked map. At High Tide, banning Ascent, their permaban, not very surprising. And the PA will ban Icebox. So the 3 maps left are Sunset, Lotus, and last map. Sunset, Lotus, and there's one more map. Which map is it? As PA pick Lotus, that is their first map, and here I'm expecting.
Do we only have like 6 maps in the rotation?
No, we do. We have 7 maps. The 7th map is.
Would it be Abyss?
No. Yeah, and HT will go ahead with Sunset. So it'll be a Lotus map 1. We'll see which side HT picks opts to pick to start on. And they will pick attack on Lotus. Pretty easy decision. As it is offense side of the map, and Sunset, really you can't go wrong with either. Depends what you prefer. Pretty equal map.
Depends on the agent setup that you're trying to play, but other than that, yeah, nothing much. It's like
And they will.
Final map will be bind if we go to a 3rd map.
There's no 3rd map. It's not final.
There's no bind.
Yeah.
It is just Lotus and Sunset.
Yeah. It'll be Lotus and Sunset, both teams opting to attack first. And we will be getting the game set up here. Yeah, as the game will get started, HT will start on their attack side. HT will start attack side. So, what we have to see from HT here is either control of A or C mound, or A main, as this gives them many avenues throughout the map to create pressure. And out of PA, it'll be interesting to see how many rounds they can get on defense with their setup. That will basically decide the game from there. If it's an 8-4 half, it's looking pretty equal, and if anything above or below, it should be a fairly easy win if the teams play properly.
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna have to see how they begin their pistol round as we get started into this game here. Looking like all players are readying up.
We'll go into agent select here. Be interesting to see what both teams will elect to go as comp-wise. It does look like PA are opting for a standard-ish comp. But with solo breach initiator, be interesting to see if the breach will be enough initiator util to get people onto sites. Lack of info might be a bit of a problem for this comp, as HT is completely trolling with their agent select right now.
First lock-in is breach with Imperial Greek.
I do believe they will go ahead with this comp. This looks pretty familiar for them. They do like to go double controller with Bobber and Smalika, both playing their comfort picks. Although we could see something crazy out here from High Tide. I mean, look at this comp. With 18 seconds left, doubt they will lock this in. Be interesting to see if they do elect to go double dive with Banjo and Tavasi playing Raze and Neon respectively. As the first few locks from the side of High Tide come in, and it looks like they will be going with this double duelist idea. Neon Raze, a lot of firepower on this side. this attack half is very important for them, because if PA can get out to a big defense half, it could be looking very bad for the side of iTide with very little stopping power and not that much retake potential. Well, actually, it's decent retake potential because you can play Ray as sort of a half initiator, but it does depend. As we'll go into the pistol round.
Moving into the pistol round here, we have a lot of players just getting into the starting spots. It's looking like PA are planning some early aggression on a Rebel, hopefully managing to take that space, but High Tide are looking like they're about to 5-stack C.
It'll be interesting to see how Aki can, or Zon, sorry, can hold this space.
Zizon is going to be in trouble here as this round begins. High Tide moving in, taking all that space, but all that Utah is finding nothing as High Tide make their way onto the side. Zizon absolutely making that call, but they're already on.
Bomb grenade out.
Getting caught by the Utah, having to retreat back, play retake.
HT will get, or yeah, High Tide get a free plant on the site. PA will have to play the retake.
Finding a kill. 2 more for the side of PA. The 2 versus 5.
1 enemy remaining.
But it's now 1 versus 5 in the phase. 1 HP and it's sold out.
Flawless pistol round on defense. Very good play here from PA. I mean, a lot of people died in positions that they shouldn't. I mean, the B main lurk just didn't have a great timing, and the players on Mound dying from, I believe, door was very devastating for the attack, as the 2 last players were left on site with nothing,
Cover going out.
nothing to really fight for. As PA will be heading into their bye round. Be interesting to see if HT4, so this is an offense-sided map here. Could see some stinger action here, but I do believe they will go with a light buy or a full save here.
As the round begins, High Tide looking like they're about to make him possibly 5-stack down to B, with Tavasi lurking on C. Only finds Zizon. He's actually coming back after throwing that. PA finding Rebel Patrol yet again, completely uncontested. They make their way down the site. Find them. Being shot out by the KJ drone.
Hearing a lot of shots. I mean, this will clearly draw a lot of rotates here.
Gotta go.
Rotates it is. 2 down Rebel. Flashing out.
Yeah, this flank could be really devastating for them. Try to contact off and it does not work.
Trying to bunny shot, lots of smokes, getting close to find the second. Everybody smoke banging banjo. Moving in, flashes coming out, trying to clear more, but they're just trying to see if they can find any kills whatsoever. Nothing found. 2 versus 5 for High Tide.
Zaki will get a kill.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Kill.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
1 versus 4.
Completely pinched there. No chance. It's pretty clean conversion from the side of PA here. It'll be interesting to see on the the anti-eco here if they could convert it, as they will save 2 rifles, shotgun, and a Spectre. As Malika does have 4 kills already, 2 away from the ult here.
Yet again,
Looks like
PA are going to be taking early space on Rebel. Actually, they're going to stay on site. They're going to play back, see what they can do. But PA are making their way down C. Zizon is all alone in the same spot for last time, sporting a judge.
looks like the A trap hasn't worked here. I mean, all 5 players looking towards C, as they will be starting their execute.
Bomb
Zizon getting absolutely grabbed by all that Yuto. Staying in the same spot like that was a mistake. An unfortunate one. Plant coming down. Pierre gonna have to play retake here.
Time for Mound here will be a tough retake with weaker weapons.
Stun coming out. There's nobody to play off of it. Door's open, but Petrichor finds another Panther, finds a second, Tavasi finds a third. There's nothing to be done.
Flawless. Great execution from the side of HT there. Very good post plant, couple on site, three off site. Perfect for a mound play. And they are finally on the board for their first round here. Now, the first gun round, very important swing round in the game. If PA can take this, they're looking very good in this map because they'll have 3 rounds of the 4 on their defense half here. So we'll be looking through like kind of default kind of play.
Placing swamp grenade.
Placing swamp grenade. And it's looking like the rebel take is in order again, but there's nobody fighting it. High Tide giving up all that space yet again. Moving down, Z-Zone definitely calling this information now, but is actually walking off of site to possibly play retake.
Bomb buddy out.
Looks like HT's default is C main. C mountain. But they will be heading into the Cobra setup. The site looks to be fairly free. This Tavasi will be peeking.
Spike planted.
Smokes coming in. First gunfight's going out. Tavasi taking the 1 versus 2, losing his life, but injuring his son. Bobbert finding another 3 versus 5. Doors open.
One enemy remaining.
Cobalt comes in. And they're just completely carried out. 4K from Imperial.
I mean, looking like a little bit of miscommunication there. It looks like people, like the team play isn't as good coming from the side of HT, at least this game. This is why they're losing 3-1 here. Forced to save, probably. So actually, no, they will be half buying, or full buying actually. So this is the biggest swing round of the game so far, because if PA wins this round, they will likely win the next round as well, which will make it a 5-1 defense start, which is very devastating for the side of High Tide.
High Tide are going to have to get things back in order with a 3-1-1 default. Rebel space is taken yet again. I just can't help but feel like that is probably one of the main reasons why they've been so discombobulated on their attack. Not having that space and the defenders being able to be pushed up and just being so comfortable in the map.
I mean, they haven't really...
Imperial both taking damage on each other. Call coming in for a B push. Smoke's coming out. They're already ready for it.
Turret
Looks
down.
like we'll come in.
Robert finding one advantage, doing another. Trade's going
One
out.
enemy remaining. Spike down B.
1 versus 2. Tavasi. He's gonna find
One enemy remaining.
Takes one.
Grenade.
One left. He's not expecting it. And Zizon taking him out.
I mean, a little bit of misread there. I mean, Zon is usually known for playing at C as the solo killjoy anchor. The Rolling Thunder completely devastated this team, and I think the C main default is okay, but yeah, I mean, he needs to challenge other portions of the map, because it seems like High Tide C retake has been fairly good so far. Or no, PA's C retake has been pretty good so far. So they'll have to eventually challenge this firm grip of PA's on A, or else they'll risk being too predictable throughout the match.
High Tide finally making their way towards the rubble here, but it's completely unpredictable. Imperial finding one, but Petrichor finding the trade. He's getting stunned, TPing out.
There.
Kika kill uncontested, but he will not find the gun.
More important, yeah, no weapon for Petrichor. This is very Very good defense of the weapon from Bobbert.
Petrichor making his way back down, trying to see if he can actually fish for the gun here. Bobbert, she's ready for it. She's holding, making sure no one comes close. High Tide outside of A. 3 players. Revolvers in hand.
Seems like Pierre reading this.
Petrichor finds the Vandal. He's making his way to B. Contested. Thunder finds one.
Okay.
Smelica.
Spike down.
Son's gonna hear this.
30
Son's gonna hear this.
seconds
Oh no, he does not.
Petrichor finds his own. Aki
One
finding
enemy
another.
remaining.
Pushed in. He's gonna TP, find the gun. I mean the spike. And 1 versus 2. Go ahead and plant at
Hopefully
C.
plant for CT. Yeah, good plant here.
10 seconds left.
Thunder and Bobbert buddying up. Good play here.
Shadows
1
traveling.
versus 2. Petrichor looking to take early fight here.
One enemy remaining.
Finding one.
No charges. Shadows traveling.
Up for the save again. He pushes into the smoke and finds his 3rd. Another round win for PA for the 5th in the round. Devastating.
My ult ready.
Misplay there from Betricor. I mean, the paranoia, like, I mean, in hand, one of the most OP flashes in the game. Unfortunate that he couldn't convert because PA is digging themselves a deep, or HT is digging themselves a deeper hole here. It's 5-1 start to Lotus on defense.
Turret out.
It's gonna be very difficult trying to find a comeback here, but we'll see how it goes. Half buy for
Let's flush them
Petrichor
out.
here, who is about full shields.
It looks like none of HT's players have been able to find good impact.
Rebel control, take it once again.
Grenade!
They're not pop for.
HT going towards mountain again. This time the Killjoy ult though.
Gone, buddy out. You should run.
Both PA players playing offside. He's smart, waiting for that killjoy. He's trying to play to take care of that thing. Really low. Petrichor finds him.
Good team play there. Very important to get the first pick.
First
So we'll get a
shot.
fairly easy plant here.
Fire in the hole! Enemy down.
Ult finding Smelica. Zizan finding 2. Thunder also trying to ult Tavasi. Taken down by Zizan for her 3rd kill in the round.
One enemy remaining.
Ult finding another. Banjo finding 1, but the plan is going through.
The plan not in the spot to convert on that. And surely, High Tide have to call a timeout here. I mean, this half is not going well, as they will. Good timeout here, as High Tide's just been completely dominated on sites. I think what's going wrong here is they're not taking this A side control, and this basically gives PA full map control because they know that they're defaulting C, and that's the only place they can be. And the B retake is clearly looking good for them. So is the C retake. So High Tide needs to go towards A for at least a round and challenge this hold. These players are good enough to fight against PA's players. This is probably the best move that I think they should do. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust to PA's defensive style, because this Rebel control is just completely dominating them. And also, it looks like the team play hasn't been as good. I mean, hopefully the IGL will be able to bring the troops back together and be able to spark something in the second half of this half here. They do need a couple rounds to keep themselves in the game.
Turret out.
Timeout ending. We'll see how PA retaliates to this timeout from High Tide, and see if High Tide can finally convert their 2nd round win and get a fighting chance in the second half. But yet again, it's looking like they're focusing on C. Rebel control will be taken again. Not fought for. I really feel like they need
Cover
to try
going
to hit
out.
A eventually.
And look at all this map control. PA's all the way into A main entrance. Or into A lobby entrance. Sorry.
Moving to take C yet again. They're hit with flash. KJ util. Bossy finding Bobber. Zizon whipping. Losing her teammate because of it. Imperial making his way down, but
Spike planted.
Zizon finding one, but getting traded. Thunder taking down Petrichor. He took a 1 versus 2. They're fighting for the door. Ben 10Z. Imperial finding Aki.
Timing.
Nice.
Ben 10Z finds one.
Find you.
He's playing back for his teammate. Good play on
Mark
him.
one.
Very well played here from Ben 10s.
I knew you.
Ben 10.
Beautiful. That's just a beautiful play from the team overall. Pushing CT there. Good adjustment. Able to find the anchor of Zon. And the mound plant again into their advantage as Ben 10's able to play very nicely against Thunder Buddy. And stall the round. Even if Thunder Buddy found that kill. A very, very hard retake into sight.
Turret out.
In a 1v1 against Banjo. As it looks like this time they're going A, but PA won't be there to meet them.
My gosh. Oh, they're pushing so far out too. They're finding all that space. They know exactly where High Tide is, but High Tide are unaware that they have 4 players.
Face your fear!
Zizon fighting back. Quickly taken out by Banjo.
Who knows at this point how many
Aki
players are
finding
here?
one. Traded out, but they know there are 2 players left, but Imperial staying back.
Spike planted.
Might actually be having a sort of tech issue. He's standing AFK. Bobber and Thunder. It's 2 versus 4 while they wait for Imperial, possibly. Stingers in hand.
Still looking very good for High Tide here. Looking to convert another round. Ben 10's in an incredible angle, but no one will be there to fight him.
Imperial's back. They're pushing him on the site with the Stingers. Bobber has Phantom. Holding Banjo.
Devastating crossfires here.
Thunder. Banjo finding Thunder instead.
Last player standing.
Finding a third, but conversion is just too much for Imperial. Ben sends.
And I'm surprised that the PA needed to save there. I mean, they've been dominating. Started 6-1 in the half, and they had to save there. Kind of shocking. Seems like maybe a bit of poor econ management, or they've just been dying a lot, which does seem the case actually. Now looking at it, most players over 4 deaths still will take a toll on the economy, despite all the round wins. This looks like HT might be looking to fight this head on.
Grenade!
Finally, we have a couple of players here at Rubble. Rubble control taken, but we're gonna have to see how they decide to fight this. All 5 players moving up. Petrichor holding mid.
Seems like PA are trying to read this, but unfortunately they're re-clearing here this time.
Smolika finding Fade. Yuto coming out. TP's going in. Bobbert and Smolika. Imperial. All these players here to fight. Smokes are in. 2 of
Shadows
High Tide's
traveling.
members in mid. Thunder.
Cover going out.
Grenades. Catching a push out from Banjo. Found after a whiff. He finds Tabasi as well.
Stay in sight.
Trying to convert going to mid.
Spike down mid.
Pushes out. Petrichor, Aki finding 3. Aki finding a 3rd from the round.
Wow, equalized round despite PA's 2 picks early in the round. I mean, truly unbelievable.
2 versus 2 now.
Cover going out.
Both players from either side together.
30 seconds left.
Aki heading to plant. Zizon and Thunder too far away
Spike
to do anything
planted.
about it. Petrichor moving towards CT while Aki stays back in tree. Thunder and Xeon.
Good crossfire here. Petrichor knows exactly where they are.
Ult coming out. They decide to play together. Aki going jump, Petrichor up on top. Thunder ulting out. Nearly killed.
One
Double
enemy
bot.
remaining.
Thunder finding a third. That beautiful ult shot. Petrichor needing to make the correct play here. 1 versus 2.
One enemy
Holding.
remaining.
Finds one.
Will kills the
Two.
diffuser. Beautiful clutch.
Place.
I mean, great shooting from Petrichor there. Able to get the clutch. I mean, PA with a bit of a weird mid-round call to push this A space, despite the man advantage, as PA will be calling a timeout after 3 rounds in a row from the side of High Tide. I mean, HT's completely look different after this timeout here. What do you think about it, Eclipse? What have they been doing that's allowed them to play completely redefine their attack here?
From High Tide these last 3 rounds, just playing together really well, feeling like their synergy is back on top, that confidence being found against the enemy players. It's been pretty back and forth. The plays have been pretty well rounded and thought out. What's been making the most of this game has just been each player's mechanical ability. Some whiffs changing the tide of that round. Especially from Banjo, they're losing both their duelists, the Thunder, and still being able to be converted out by their initiators.
Yeah, HT completely turned around the game here.
It's looking like a 5-man towards B. A complete change in what they've been usually doing in their default.
Placing swarm grenade.
They're shift walking down. They want to surprise this. The only thing to find them is KJ's turret. Banjo taking first contact. Imperial, only player on set who can do anything about this, does not push out. Plant already going through.
Spike
Ult
planted.
coming in. One will be found,
Last player
but they
standing.
find 4 immediately, winning all their gunfights. Bubber, the only one left, was already fighting Petrichor, and he takes him out with a flawless round.
Wow, quick flawless round here from the side of High Tide. Not expecting
Last
this B
round
execute.
before the switch.
Despite the Rolling Thunder invested, just this cosmetic stun unable to find any value for the side of PA. It's just truly an unfortunate sequence of events here for PA, as they will have a little bit of a weaker buy. 3 Guardians, 1 Bulldog, and a Stinger. Will be forced to save a bit on their money.
To the side of PA on the last round of the half. Pushing out on the C, Tavasi 10s, finding the spike. They are not pushing out yet, they're holding the space.
Good mid-round call. Good mid-round call by the IGL to go and hit A after all that pressure.
He's on
Allowing them to
nose.
grabbing a free sight.
Spike planted.
Spike has now been planted. High Tide pushing out on the spawn. Neon ulting. You see Banjo can find anything. First some Thunder. Guardian shots going awry. Finding the kill, Petrichor. Zizon cleans up 2 with the Guardian though. Pushing out, taking out by Petrichor. Petrichor finds a 3rd.
On for the A's, but gets killed immediately.
Traded out.
Pubber
accidentally
will
touched-
You
find their
should run.
teammate.
Attacker Killjoy coming out. But they're already trying to go for the thing, but KJ Molly's will deny. Pushing up is the last ditch option.
One
The
enemy remaining.
The
Last
crossfire
player
here. Bobber
standing.
finding 1, but he did not know where his teammate is. He's detained.
Game doesn't matter. No time. Doesn't matter. As they will both die right in front of each other.
Running into him, giving him a big fat hug before the spike takes them both out.
Switching sides.
But HT able to come back from a 6-1 deficit here, make it 6-6, make it into an interesting game. Although it is a defense-sided map. Because there will be a tech pause right now. I mean, High Tide. This High Tide will be able to come back. But High Tide looking very different throughout this second half of the first half here.
I managed to bring it back to a 6-6 half, but anything could happen now. We're gonna have to see how these players, how these agents stack up against each other on opposite sides.
I think really the turning point of this match will be if PA can win their pistol. They're looking at a very good spot to convert this map. If they don't,
I think it's a possible audio issue, maybe. And just please be waiting patiently while our teammates High Tide absolutely abusing this KJ turret.
as we will be heading back into the game here. I mean, if High Tide can convert this pistol, it will be very likely that they can still win this game. I think the pistol is the most important round here because if High Tide win it, they're back in it. If PA wins it, they're going to run away with this one. This PA are looking like they're going towards this C side, just like High Tide were at the beginning of their attack rounds. There will be 3 looking to fight them.
Not much here from High Tide in order to take rubble space, leaving it mighty uncontested aside from a Fade Eye.
Looks like a C-trap here. Look at the paranoia out from Petrichor. Could be devastating for the side of PA here.
Could be the perfect start for HT on this half. Banjo finding a first kill.
Spike down.
Nice shot. Tavasi next to take contact, throwing a nade, pushing players onto a fight, and they take him out. Nade dealing damage. Gunshots ringing through, but it's now 4 versus 4. Some damage onto PA here. Robert finding the ult orb, taking the weapons, but moving back, moving to play with their KJ on the other side here. He's found
Looks
some
like
space.
They're looking to go A on this KJ timing, but the alarm bot will find them. Is on site before anyone is aware.
Aki already finding the information, having their teammates rotate out.
Bot coming back.
Turret finding more. 10's almost taken out. He'll drop down. Possibly taking a 1DX here. Taking some damage.
30 seconds left.
He wants to fight for this plant. Petrichor moving up. Finding Thunder. Traded out. Smolika. Ben 10's still in drop. Aki moving up. Players missing each other entirely. Banjo picking it up. Both players
very low here.
Last player standing.
Robert, smoke coming out. Zizon finding another 1 versus 2 now. Aki full HP. Both players in low. But taken out by Bobbert. Played beautifully together. Find the round win for PA. Just heartbreaking for High Tide.
High Tide were so close there. Lots of members very low. Just couldn't hit the final shots. Perhaps miscommunication between both sides. As they're unable to convert the pistol.
High Tide in shambles after that round. All players
Placing
moving
swarm
to just
grenade.
try to see if they can get a good eco round. Maybe take out some of these weapons. Same rebel setup with Thunder finding Petrichor. Banjo pushing out. Trying to see if they can find anything about Bobber taking him out. Last person, Tavasi. On the mound. Trying to see if you can find anything but flashed out. Smolika will pick her up.
Bossy and 3 members of High Tide unable to get themselves some cheeky pistol round kills.
Spike planted.
This round should be in the books here for the side of PA.
Last player standing.
Timing for
That's
Thunder.
done.
Aki finds one actually. Pushing up, but unable to find another. Only finding 1 kill for that round. An unfortunate loss there on Mound. There was just no way for them to convert all those kills against all that utility and all those players.
A good anti-eco from the side of PA here. Only losing a Spectre. So it'll be interesting to see this first bonus round from the side of PA. If HD loses this round, it's looking pretty dire for them, and should probably call a second timeout here. We will be looking towards this 2-1-2 defense setup here with both duelists on the C side.
Players just defaulting back, trying to see if they can find any favorable gunfights. Or less than legal.
Flash will be making this on B. Might be drawing over some rotates.
Grenade!
Stuns, flashes, nades going out. PA trying to inside, uncontested. Smell shooting down doorway. Zizon finding Aki in a beautiful shot. Tabasi finding Thunder. They're pushing out. Ben 10's picking up Zizon. Pushing out from Imperial Greek. Bobber finds a kill as well. Petrichor
One enemy remaining.
Swellica finding Ben 10. No, one versus two. Bobbert low, Petrichor lower. Bobbert with a beautiful one tap from the Guardian, taking out Petrichor. This is not looking good for High Tide at all.
Yeah, High Tide probably should elect to take another timeout here, as this map is slipping out of their hands. So interesting to see if they do elect to call timeout here, because they do have one left.
Turret out.
9-6. We're gonna have to see if High Tide can possibly win this eco round, but it's not looking good for them whatsoever. They pushed down Rubble, but unfortunately, PA have chosen C this round.
Save round will be a tough retake, but interesting to see if this flank could get any value.
Aki blinded. All three players on the flank. Zizon will find first. Take down the second. Tabasi low. Finding the third.
Last player standing.
Thunder taking down Doorman Petrichor.
Flash.
Aki's the only one left, and she's already low. Taken out by Imperial. Another beautiful round from PA, who just managed to use all their utility perfectly in order to just not have any risks being taken whatsoever. The map control is beautiful.
Good anti-eco. I think AC should call the timeout now. It's a buy round. I mean, there's no more time for them. There's not that many rounds for them to lose at this point, because they have so little rounds that they can lose left.
Round start. PA going for C again.
Take this!
C starting to be pushed. Aki and Petrichor are there and waiting though. Different from last round. Pushing back. Let's see if they commit to this site. And it's looking like they just went for the orb. Pushing back.
They do have the
Bobber,
rolling
Thunder.
thunder. They do have the rolling thunder here. They could have committed to this side execute, but not drawing out that many rotates. Only Neon from the side of A towards the B site.
Ben 10's. Zizon here. Zizon though. Zizon low.
This fake is selling it a lot, but they're taking a little bit too much time.
Ben 10's pushing them back onto a C hit, but the rotations are going A. This is not looking good. Petrichor
Satchel out.
moving back at the last second. Aki found, blinded. Pushing left. Thunder finding Aki. Petrichor and Banjo
Incredible
on the
position
side
here.
already.
Lucky.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. There.
Fights coming out. HP lower.
Back up.
Banjo finding
Round's
smoke
ready.
now. Pushed out in smoke. That dog's gonna find Thunder. No, but he's trying to smooth out and thrown out. But Petrichor looking the wrong way. Taken out by Thunder for the 3K. Tavasi and Ben 10's on the same angle, but they're being cross-fought right now. Imperial gonna fight them. Thunder on their side, Ben 10's. Tavasi finding Imperial, but they're not expecting Thunder. They're both looking the wrong way. Thunder
One enemy remaining.
taking them all out. Zizon finding 10's and Thunder getting the 4th. Amazing play by him for this round.
Catastrophic gun round here. We'll probably go up to match point here for the side of PA, because it will be a save round on the side of High Tide.
This This map is almost looking done and dusted for the side of High Tide, but you're gonna have to
It
see
might be
if they
looking to
have the
force
steel
fight.
and resolve to make it out of here.
They're gonna have to have some heroics here from the side of High Tide. If they want to convert this round, they'll need 7 in a row.
Pitchfork pushing out mid.
Shadows traveling.
He's only gonna be able to find the turret. Smokes it off so he can move up. Imperial
Like
waiting.
towards A, so even this ult orb doesn't mean very much.
Petrichor seen,
You should run.
possibly seen by Imperial. They miss each other. Petrichor
This
in
timing
the spot-
is
in the
unbelievable.
spot he should not be. Taking down
Not
Thunder.
ready yet.
The players not trying to pay attention to him whatsoever. Bobbert taking down Tavasi though. 4 versus 4. Petrichor holding now.
No.
Only damage found. Petrichor is taken out. Banjo ulting on sight and against the
Off your
two PA
feet!
players, but Breach ult coming in.
Shotgun.
Stun him down. Finding Solus in his wall. Pushing out. He's only managed to find a
Spike
trade.
down A.
Aki on the thing. He's pushing out with a timing.
Last player
With a
standing.
whiff. Stealing the kill.
Bam.
Finding
Spike
another timing,
planted.
but the ult comes out.
My
2 versus 3 still.
Marked one.
Ben 10's holding back, fighting their time. Finding a 1v1
Bring
with
them
Sonica who
down.
has to come and fight. Pushing
Get
out,
back.
finding the kill. 1 versus 2 now. Time ticking down.
Bring them down.
Turret being placed. Another crossfire. He's taking it down. No time getting out, but Imperial timing just too well. Players playing with each other wonderfully.
Great positioning from the side of
Match
PA. I
point.
mean, no way. I mean, very little people do expect a guy to be in stairs. It's very, very good start from the side of PA on their attack half. It's been overall dominant. They haven't. I don't think they've allowed a single round to High Tide on this attack half. As the op will come out for the side of High Tide for the first time. I think this game
Right there.
overall, I think it's the first time this game that we've seen it op. Need to find a lot of value here to come back from a 6 deficit.
6 rounds in a row since the half. Where did that all go wrong?
Very good discipline from the side of PA right here. They're not looking to peek towards this op, but they might assume that it is possible for them to have this.
The whiff, that was everything. Imperial holding back. Gunfight on Tavasi. Lost. High Tide now in a 4 versus 5. This is not looking good, but off posted.
Finding the entry, but unable to get the trade as the side of High Tide. As they do have the op here. Could go huge here. This Banjo is peeking the side of stairs. If this smoke blooms at just the right time, they could pick some people off. There's a standoff between Dawn and the timing.
Damage found, but PA seemed to found Seaside as well for free. Taking down all that util, but Z's on A.
30 seconds
Making
left.
as much noise as he can to distract, but find nothing. Pushing up, Thunder. Peppering some shots, but no damage found.
There.
Petrichor
Take them.
pushed out, Thunder. Trying to find that damage. Push up in there,
Move.
trade out. Breach taken down. 2 players holding. Petrichor finding both of them, but carried it out before he
One
found the
enemy
second.
remaining.
Robert finding the first.
Not clearing
No
the
charges.
left side.
Only the up left for match point. TP to
Taken out.
Raven found.
One enemy
Smalika
remaining.
found 2.
Out
1
of
versus
charges.
1. Both players
I didn't
really
come
low.
here to die.
Both mollies will be selling enough time.
Banjo running out. Zizon finding the headshot for the
Attackers
win.
win.
Fragging
Who's
Frogs
for a
taking a
debrief?
13-6 win
Anyone?
on their first map.
I mean, completely
Very
dominant showing from PA on that attack half. Just completely shutting down every single defensive play from the side of High Tide. As they will take the first map 13-6, but some good individual performances from some of the players on HT. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if they can come back and win on PA's map pick here. They'll need to do it, or else it will be a bit of trouble for them, and PA will climb up the standings. And just a very good game from the side of PA. Just good defense half of 6 rounds gained, and the attack half was just never in reach for the side of High Tide with 6 rounds. All 6 rounds or 7 rounds of the attack half going to the side of PA. I think the problem for HT is they were not playing together as a team. I mean, some of the plays were discombobulated and very little team communication with people swinging at different times and just having to do hero plays constantly.
That first half, High Tide managed to make it back, but they lost that confidence when they started losing round after round on the attack half, on their defense half, I mean. And it just seemed like that was the deal sold there. Nothing much they could have done after. When you lose that confidence, in your teammates. You start playing a little more selfishly. You start getting more nervous. You shake a bit more. It just seemed like that was just too much for High Tide. But we'll see how they do on the second map.
We will be going to a break here, quick 5-minute break, and after that we'll be heading into map 2. Alright, we are back from the first break in between map 1. If you weren't here, if you didn't catch it, PA won the map 13-7, with the first half being 6-6 on Lotus, and the second half being PA completely running away with it, 7 unanswered rounds from the side of PA. It'll be interesting to see if High Tide's confidence is too shaken here to play a good game in the second map here. I think the biggest issue of the play was just simply the team wasn't playing together. They were playing in untradeable locations, untradeable spots, and I think HT that's definitely fixable in between a half if the IGL just rallies his troops together and can reassure the team that they're a good team. I mean, this High Tide team has shown that they are a top 4 team in this tier, with 18-12 record, now 18-13. But yeah, PA looking very good on the first map. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that going into the second map of Sunset. And yeah, and as the map will begin right now, with PA beginning on attack once again. Or no, sorry, PA starting on attack this time instead of High Tide.
As we move into our agent selects, we'll see that Zizon is starting to take more of a duelist role other than their previous KJ.
Yeah,
Good team lineup.
Zon known for being a duelist / sentinel. They will be electing to go with the double duelist with Thunderbuddy and Smalika playing on Clove. Be interesting to see how PA can play this without a Omen Paranoia. A very important piece of utility on this map, able to clear many different angles if need be. Tavasi will be looking.
Interesting pick from Tavasi going chamber.
He is a one-trick chamber, so he is going back to where his roots are. So the comfort agent picks will be going across in this map. He has looked good on his chamber on this map before, despite it not being so good meta-wise for it. As High Tide will lock in their comp with Banjo playing Raze, Aki playing Gecko, and Ben 10's playing Sova, Petrichor playing Omen, and Tavasi will lock his chamber. But PA opting for the solo Gecko initiator. It'll be interesting to see if Gecko can have enough kit to initiate their players onto site. We'll have to see a very good performance from Bobbert. And very good initiating skill for that comp to work. As we will see PA starting on their attack half.
Both sides having uniquely different picks. The attack side more rounded towards the defense than offense. As our players load in, Petrichor sporting that Cloud9 classic. We'll see how they set up for this first pistol round.
PA looking towards B for their first site hit. No Cypher, it does make this site a lot easier to hit.
It's looking like High Tide early Sova info could be found here immediately off the bat. Omen, several players on the defense already playing. Dart going out, finding one. Nade going out. Oh, down. Banjo finding that kill. Man. They're still fighting the Ben 10s. They found so much info off of that, and they got so much damage too.
Now falling back on the site here, I think they're expecting this shift towards A as, or mid as Banjo will close the door. They should be hearing this now, and the rotation should be coming in.
Finding a one-tap on Imperial, another player down. Zero pushed out. Both players low, able to be one-tap body shot. The one-way goes in. Action's over. Players scrambling. IGL is already taken down. Some contact mid, no kills found, Banjo getting low. Players trying to find any value, but High Tide playing their cards perfectly.
30 seconds left.
Tavasi finding another shot. Second of the round.
Just devastating cross here from Ben Pens and Petrichor. Value won't be able to
One
found
enemy
from
remaining.
here.
Plant going down,
planted.
but Petrichor finding Zon, Bobber finding one. Tavasi finding a 3K on the round. Just beautiful playing from him. Chamber pick working out thoroughly.
I mean, he is known for that chamber pick, but yeah, I mean, very good from the side of PA to get that bomb down. I mean, looking like they weren't able to salvage any value. It was a risk of a flawless and no bomb plant. So it could have been very bad for their side. As HT come back from 7 unanswered rounds coming from the last map here. Very good momentum switch for them here as they will be taking the lead on Sunset.
Eco round for this side of PA here. Unique difference from the last map. Nate finding no value from there. Mid push from Zon. The players just trying to see if they can find info off. The flash will find a couple players outside. Flash from Bobbert. Missed. Fossey finding that play. Almost there. Peeking out, finding no damage but getting hit.
Saw you, Mosh!
Trying to see if he can find any kills here. Pushes out. The trade going out. Aki finding another 3 kills.
Spike down A. One enemy
I
remaining.
want to find his fourth. Banjo finding another with Smolika. IGL all alone. Naded out and sent flying towards Banjo's loving arms.
Decent round for the side of High Tide, losing 1 rifle and I believe 1 Spectre. So the side of High Tide will be a little bit weaker when it comes to guns this round. PA on their first buy here. Looks like they're going towards A. Full 5-man hit A. Challenging Tavasi's sight.
A gift.
As he's all alone.
Tavasi pushing out. Finding all those players immediately running back.
Looking for the
TPing away
info
for getting hit back. Quickly makes his way out. Sight found the side of PA.
Trap destroyed.
Looking to get their first round on the board. Plant going out. Smolika pushing out. Actually, beautiful plays. Players playing together, taking out Petrichor and Aki. Only 2 players left for High Tide. Banjo pushing out, finding the stack. We'll have to see how they're going to be able to bring this round back.
Shot done. Revealing area.
Looks like PA will be easily able to convert this.
Last player standing.
The double swing will be...
Dude,
Wow.
with the stinger, good damage, but it won't be enough to win the round. Pushes out, see if he can find any more. Thunder pushing out, finding a 3rd on Thunder. No way. Last 2 players.
One enemy remaining.
Banjo getting a 4th. Reload whip. He forces the ace. He does not get the ace, but he gets a 4K and takes out all 5 players. The amount of damage on the economy is incredible.
Incredible impact there from Banjo. Not only getting all 5 kills, forcing all 5 members to rebuy into this round, which will be very, very shoddy. It will be a very, very shoddy buy from the side of PA, but also getting that Raze ult online. Looking very, very good for the side of HT to convert this round as well. Going into an even bigger lead.
Banjo with 7 kills already on the 3rd round.
Tripwire destroyed.
Beautiful performance from him so far. Some early shots bringing out. Mid presence known. Tavasi finding Imperial, pushing out from PA. Smolika finding one, but then finding another. Ult coming out. Player is pushed out. Swelka is forced to push here, but Ben 10's giving space, trying to dry her out. He's running towards it. Tavasi finding another, so much value from that gun push. Swelka, ult time running out, dead. Both last players low, but Zon finding 1 kill. Tavasi pushing out though. He might find a
Last player
He
standing.
will.
Standing ahead.
Bobber, last player left, being held. Tavasi though, taken down 1 versus 2. Shot coming out. Banjo. The wingman actually really good to slow him down, but it's not played off of. Both players playing back here, not wanting to sell this round. Bobbert left all alone.
30 seconds left.
15 HP here for Bobbert. Not very much you can do from
Right
this
there.
situation here.
Benja's moved on the B, he's trying to play well here, but Bobbert in mid, not looking like he's got any sight to push.
Yeah,
10
he's
seconds left.
Looking like he's electing the save here. As the save will go through. But a clean round from the side of HT. Well, clean-ish. They do not have that much money to buy for next round. But Tavasi will have his chamber ult online, which will be a free gun. With the Outlaw finding a lot of value from last round on a weak buy. I mean, a beautiful decision from the side of HT to buy into that Outlaw and be able to win so many rounds off of it. Or winning that round. That's the first time they pulled out the Outlaw.
Right there.
So yeah, it looks like a B execute from the side of PA.
Aki and Banjo on the other side. Aki immediately down. Banjo trying to find the trade, but quickly taken out.
Dropping
B site's free for the taking. Side of PA. We find the site. Petrichor trying to see if we can find any shots out. Trying to wallbang.
Spike planted.
Do not find it. Ben 10's Imperial taking out Petrichor from mid. Beautiful play from him. We'll have to see what that chamber op can do. Ben 10's finding a beautiful kill. Very well on the first step towards winning that round. Tavasi being forced to look at mid here. Thunder found Ben 10's another kill. Dart coming out.
Last player
pushed
standing.
out but taken down. Tavasi, 3 players on either side. He takes 1 down. 1 versus 2. Holding the op, but they're not pushing. He's forced to push out. He might be looking at the wrong side, and it turns out the timing is too much. A win for PA. Second round on the board.
I do feel as if that is a mistake, not opting to save there with one of your teammates having very low economy and completely unable to buy. I mean, you killed the late lurk mid. It was a free save, but unable to convert. And I think the 2 entries were just too much for the side of HT to recover from. I think next time we need to see some utility from the 2 players in B main if they want to aggress in that situation.
That's a good spot.
Because they were just sitting ducks with multiple different angles.
Get out of my
High
way.
tide. Early presence in mid from Petrichor. Might find some value off of this immediately. Pushing out. Smolika's gonna push though. The timing. Found. Petrichor taken down. An unfortunate death. We could have found so much value off of that. Looking like PA possibly testing the waters on B, but mostly on A. And pushed down. Thunder taking down the door.
Save round antics.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Tavasi with the outlaw with his unique angle. Found damage on the Smolika, but it's not enough to take her down. She quickly takes him out.
Satchel out.
Smolika
Satchel out.
pushed out with the shock dart, finding her.
I mean, just as
Trying
the
to trade, finding nothing. 4 versus 3 with PA. Smoke coming out. Imperial, more damage on the Aki, dead. Banjo trying to find him down. Finds 1 trade going out, but that's it. It's now 1 versus 3 for Ben 10s, and he thinks he might be forced to save here.
playing for exits here, very good decision. I mean, it is a save after all, but might as well bolster up the economy while this 1v3 is pretty much impossible. could go huge here.
Three
Finds
gone.
Thunder. Third kill.
Revealing area.
Zon, we'll have to
Zon
push
really-
through
There
this.
they are.
Beautiful.
Finding 4. The damage is good. And Bobbert on the other side, unable to secure that ace if he wanted.
I mean, one member unable to buy a rifle for himself. The Bobber will be able to buy it for him. But yeah, this is the swing round here again, as High Tide do have their first buy in this first round, buy in a couple rounds this round, and they'll need to convert it. I mean, they have three massive ults here: Soba ult, Raze ult, and Gecko ult here. Very good for retakes. So we'll be towards B again for the side of PA.
Banjo possibly finding that info. Most of the bullets gone out.
Scanning ahead.
Tart coming back. Shot down before any more info could be found, but all those gunshots going up, they know exactly what's going on.
Malika just holding that position in mid. She's playing very disciplined.
Just waiting for a team to push out
Deploying
for the next
drone.
move. Push out the shell onto the B site.
We'll take the
Nade.
timing.
Satchel going out. Thunder fending. Pin.
Spike planted.
Monica. Beautiful play. Zon trading out Thunder. The last two players just scrambled. Imperial. His positioning on these rounds has just been amazing. He's gonna find
One
out
enemy
here.
remaining.
Taken down, leaving them no chance. Aki left all alone. Nothing to do.
Just
Step
defensive oversight there, not realizing that the mid door is closed and Banjo could be backstabbed. But I believe that Aki will elect to save this one again. I mean, couple good saves this round, but Zon will be on the hunt.
Zon pushing, but a whiff from Aki seals the weapon away for the round. High Tide gonna be forced onto a save here. Actually, they should be able to buy comfortably. Some players like Tabazi, just a little other credits, looking like they're just buying for next year.
Wonder if he'll save timeout for later, because here 3 rounds in a row for the set of PA here. I think now would be the time to call it, or at least next round if they want to do it right before a bye round. They do have 4 ults here.
Ben 10 is finding some value off of that dart, finding Smalika. Zon pushing out, door not closed. Defense gonna be taken, Banjo timing. Tavasi finding Imperial though, rounding it out 4-on-4. But Bobbert finding Petrichor, who pushed out. Boy, that should never been.
The solo
Really
push
taking
is,
the round.
solo push is devastating for the team.
Spike planted.
Coming out, but Spike's been planted. Both finding no value. Tavasi cornered, taken out by the whole.
Last player standing.
Traded out, but there's nothing to be done. The crossfire from these teams are legendary.
Weak weapons, unable to do anything against a double swing.
Another
I died.
amazing round from the side of PA. Won the last 4 consecutively in a row. Just playing together really well, biding their time. But IGL just making very, very good decisions for their team. Zon making his way down mid. Banjo closing the door immediately. Not wanting to repeat the same thing from last round. Flash going up, and 10's forced back. With that dart finding 3. Gonna listen to rotates. The Zon pushing out, finding Petrichor, immediately moved back. The mid play is just beautiful. Flash going out, finding Smellica on the site. And Thunder. Nades going down, driving Ben 10 back. The teams are playing together. Ben 10 is taking a 1 versus 3 and taking out the
I know exactly where you are.
These guys need to be playing together. Marshall in hand for the Velsey. I'm playing aggressive here. No value found though. 3 versus 5. Velsey Bulldog on the ground. Zon fighting Banjo.
Last
Pushing out
player
Imperial, but
standing.
another whiff. Imperial taking down Tavasi. Aki finding Imperial though. 1 versus 4. See if they can find any more value. Bobber in a unique angle. One off. Aki finding another. But that's all he's gonna get. There's another round win for PA. We're just playing together so wonderfully while High Tide are taking these 1 versus 3s, 1 versus 2s. They need to be playing together way more. They have the utility for it. They just need to focus on it. Keep that communication up.
The 1 versus X is killing High Tide once again. Seems like once they get tilted, the single solo peaks do become a problem for them. Some members have been picked off a few more times. And
Tear them down.
Banjo still with this raise ult after it's been in his hand since round 4, the first consequential buy on the game. I think what needs to happen is he needs to start using some of their ultimate abilities. Same thing with Aki's Gecko ult.
Oh yeah!
PA making their way towards these sites. But Petrichor out in the open! Trying to slow himself up and taking down the Zorn. Smilika taking down the 10-10s though. That's a step towards the start of the round.
Great
Spikes
equalizer in the
planted.
market.
Aki finding another kill.
Shock dart.
High tide just pushing out.
Get out of my way.
Trying to see if we can find any value from him. Pushing out. Zon forced to push up.
Last player
The
standing.
ult's coming out. The trades 1 versus 2 now. Thunder by himself holding a wrong angle. They're just holding for him now. Push going out. He finds a 1v1, but Tavazi takes him down. Beautiful play from him. Very well coordinated.
Beautiful round here. A very crucial round, and High Tide does exactly what we all wanted them to do. And uses both of their consequential ults to win this round, take it away. Zon almost getting the double kill while Aki was in their ult. But yeah, the two ults will be able to secure them the round. Can they mount a comeback again, such as the same they did on Lotus first half?
High Tide possibly looking to equalize the rounds here on the half. So we'll have to see.
A gift.
Nade and Dart coming out, pushing Thunder back. Being known. Receiving Nade being thrown, finding no value on either side. Smilika and Imperial finding mid control yet again. I just have to feel like High Tide giving them all that space to play off of it. Immediately, Petrichor taking down Imperial. Beautiful crossover place. Actually finding Zon, finding Thunder. But Bobber taking down Devasi. Flashed out. Aki's pushing out. Smilika finding Banjo. Another kill on market. These two
Last
players
player
losing in the same
standing.
spot. Bobber finding Ben 10s down mid. These players are just not winning their gunfights here. Aki getting an easy shot on the Smilika. Will ult out, but Imperial's timing the trade. And it's just looking like these guys are taking way too
Last
many
round
risks.
in the
Why
half.
pushing stuff they shouldn't. Taking gunfight after gunfight with disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, High Tide not regrouping together, leaving these solos and lurks here. I mean, to be fair, I think this is a comp issue. With no Cypher, significantly less trips to be put on places like market, places like top mid, unable to just play passive in these areas, and they do require this information every single time they want to keep hold of those parts of the map.
Zon in mid again, looking like PA wanna take A side here. Zon looking for that timing again. He might find it on Ben 10s here. He's actually going to guard here, but taken down. The mid presence is just too much. Zon's just cleaning them up. Banjo with this flank here. Could be finding them. Tavasi finding Bobber.
Spike down A.
dropped. Beautiful play here. But Zon will take note of Banjo, who shot down a couple util.
Good ops shot by Tabasi, looking towards this middle.
Spike is dropped here.
No
Zon's coming out from Imperial. Trying to take it. Another shot found for Devasi. Petrichor playing back, not taking the 1v1.
Here,
3 versus 4. High Tide could possibly convert this. Smilika waiting for her chance to push out here. Devasi holding. Satchel coming in. Not found. Smilika will check. Take 2 down. Thunder taking 1.
Last player standing.
Pulling out the pistol. It's 1 versus 2 now. Aki. Just teammates
Wingman's defusing.
not finding the value they needed in order to live this round.
Wingman's down.
There's still a chance left in the time to take down. Spolika with Finder 3K of a round, making an 8-4 half. High Tide unable to convert it.
Switching sides.
I mean, just weird timings on that post plant. Very well played from the side of PA here. That was a round that HT definitely needed to win, because they'll need to go very big in this offense half here. Although the PA's comp is very attack sided with the Clove and the double duelist. And HT is looking like it is also a little bit more attack sided with the Chamber, which is a weak sentinel on defense, but on attack can very much shine. As
Thing
looks
is, I think the main problem that High Tide are having is that they're giving their enemy team way too much respect on these rounds. They're not taking enough space that they should be on defense. That could be their most fatal flaw here. But High Tide making the push on a B. Cypher set up
Tripwire
there from
destroyed.
Imperial. Raise nade going out. Taking down some of that util. Players already rotated, but they haven't been pushed. They haven't pushed out yet. Tavasi in mid, trying to see if they can find any Thunder. Fight ringing out, but only person who takes damage is Tavasi. Missed shot here. Bobbert, the only player on A.
Is this camera? We'll spot them before. We'll be able to get rotates back before the execute
Bobbert
happens.
quickly running back.
Up and
He's
away.
gonna flash out. Flash will miss though. Smoke's coming out. Bobbert trying to play on site here. Play for his life, for his teammates to push in. Smoke Bang's coming out. Bobbert quickly cinched. Smoke finding a trade out on Aki. Bobbert finding Aki finding two. Zon finding two. 2 versus 2 now. Zon trying to see if they can find any fights here. Tavasi paying attention to flank. But he could be found here.
This could be deadly here.
Petrichor moving up here, but Tavasi's about to be found.
One enemy remaining.
Taken out. Zon finding the third of the round. That is heartbreaking. That's gonna make this game incredibly hard for High Tide to try to find a win out of.
As PA just finding the timings, bringing it down from a 4v2 down to 2v2, and then Tavasi just not holding down the flank, not thinking it's possible without the information, and it cost them the round. Unfortunate timing for Tavasi, as they will be a 4-9 half.
I do believe Tavasi had his trip set up there. I don't know what happened to it, or why
This goes
he
here.
didn't listen to it if it did go off. He was definitely close enough.
This is a nice spot.
But we'll see here on this eco round. Zon immediately finding Tavasi, one tap down mid. The disrespect from these players. They just know they can go out and
Tripwire
find a kill.
destroyed.
Aki taking damage from the nade. Petrichor pushing out, and Thunder immediately takes them down.
Here.
There's just nothing these guys can do.
Here.
PA just finding every single gunfight and winning it out. Their confidence is all there. They know they're gonna win this. All they need to do is finish it. Zon finding another
Spike
Benitez
down, mid.
taken down.
Looking for even more here.
He's pushing out. High Tide will make their way towards B. The only player who could stop them is Imperial. Imperial pushing out, not being held. Damage taken. They're looking to get this fight down. Spolika pushing
One
out.
enemy
Finding that
remaining.
kill.
Spike planted.
Zon finding a 4K. 2 headshots at the very end there. Oh my god, it was a nice shot.
More importantly, able to invest the jet ult into the next round without any investment. Could have enough money for an op even. This could be devastating for the side of High Tide. Might not be expecting op this early into the game. But don't believe that Zon will go away with this.
Looking like Zon just wants to prioritize his knives for this round. High Tide finally on their full buy. If they do not win this round, this game might be looking over.
Might be out of reach.
Early aggression from PA, pushing out, finding no players as they back up quickly.
They sprint towards B here.
Making a good play here, but Imperial waiting to get back to for a second. Tavasi finding one.
One
Pushing out.
less.
He finds Zon too. Aki finding Imperial. Tavasi though, not checking behind
That's a
him.
good spot.
He actually puts a trick down. Beautiful play, but Thunder finding him. Thunder possibly going for the Vandal
He
here.
was
Not
well
being
aware
checked.
of Aubert, but the trip was looking at his flank. It's a 2v4 retake with weaker weapons here.
Both last players of PA playing together, getting found by the dart. All these players of High Tide biding their time, holding it together. Flash about to ring out.
Last player standing.
Shut down, but Ben's finding Bobbert and Petrichor finding Thunder. Beautifully played from them. Finally getting a grip on this map.
Yeah, clean buy round there. Very good sign for them. But they'll need to continue this with many other rounds. They don't have that many rounds left to lose before they're at match point, and they'll be staying behind PA for a while now. They'll need to start winning some rounds now, or else they'll start getting out of reach.
Zon purchasing the op here, looking to make an early aggressive play onto B. The High Tide players are waiting. Op shot found. The kill. He actually bleed peeks and takes down Aki. Just the complete confidence on Zon in this respite. Ben 10's the push down mid. Swalika found. Barely traded out. Tavasi nearly losing his life. But taken down by Thunder, he picks him up, but Banjo trades them out. These players are all in mid, 3 versus 3, but Petrichor is low. Gonna have to see what they can do. All down mid. For the side of PA, 2 players on A now. Only one left on B is Imperial. High Tide making their way down A. Zon is holding with the off. One bound. And then taking down. A repeat with the knives. Banjo making his way up. Banjo moving down. Bobbert. Flash going out. Does not hit though. 2 versus 3 now. Imperial going for that flank. These players are going to make an aggressive play here. Gonna have to hope for the best. Flash going out on the right side. Up shot, knocked down.
Last player
Take it down.
standing.
Trades, Bubber finding 2. Whiffing, coming out. They did not kill him fast enough in order to secure that round. And they found, and High Tide losing the round. PA finding their 11th, 1 away from match point.
Still will be a good buy from the side of HD, but the op will be saved. Very good value from Zon, finding 2 kills in that round. They'll have to snuff this out. I mean, the Silver Drone will have to come out early to find information on the Jet player.
This goes here.
Zon looking like he might want to be playing mid here with the op.
Oh, this is a nice
Just
spot.
about a teammate.
Yes, this should do.
High Tide, if they win this
That goes
round,
there.
they
You
will
want to
break
play? Let's play.
PA's economy. We're gonna have to hope for the best here. Nade coming out. Imperial already calling this out. Rotates aren't coming in until now though. Looking like they might be finding it. But Zon pushing out. Yes, he gets hit. Taken down by Banjo. Up top, miss. With Tavasi finding Thunder down in mid. Imperial looking to fight on sight. Plant going down. Aki taking him out. Solika taking 1 kill. But Tavasi's on the flank. Holding. Pinch coming in. Getting stuck. Tavasi finding him down. Rizzo down. Bobbert looking to run away. No damage taken. Trying to hold mid. We're going to take this fight with Banjo here. Takes down Banjo. But he's low now. There's no way he can be able to win this round out.
One
But
way
he's looking
market.
for it. He's looking for this damage. High Tide. Very good round from them. Way to play together and take the site. Bobbert looking to save here, but their economy is absolutely in shambles.
Yeah, it looks like PA PA's economy will be bad, even after a couple rounds lost.
They mess with one of us.
So they might have
they
to
mess with all of
be
us.
forced to save.
Looking like a save here for PA. Hero rifle from Bobbert carrying over from the last round. Actually giving it to Zahn. Good play there. Zahn has been absolutely excellent on this map. Just finding timing after timing and winning every single gunfight. Probably has the most first bloods, if I had the statistics.
Here.
Vintage. No value off of that dart found, but that's actually really good. Zahn looking to take a fight here. Push back. Big, holding it, trying to pepper, trying to find some value. 4 players down. Tavasi finding the mid, finding Imperial on B. How was that? He must have peeked out. But this call, rotations coming out from High Tide. Now with a free B site, Tavasi is pushed out. Might be pushing in a spawn here. Smolika taking a fight on the Banjo. Banjo flicking out. Zahn, Thunder finding Petrichor from
Spike
mid.
planted.
Banjo taking down the only Vandal. This is looking possibly unwinnable for PA. Thunder finding another classic kill from Banjo. They're finding a Vandal. This could be winnable. There's a Phantom on the ground for Gecko as well. Thunder finding his third on Tavasi.
Oh yeah!
2 versus
Monster
2.
on the loose!
Ults coming out from other sides.
Satchel out.
But it's wasted too early. Shot goes out. No kills found, but damage taken.
Last
Thunder not
player
watching
standing.
for Ventens.
They
Taking
just have
out.
to stall time here and spray the spike.
Nothing's too strong. That round could have been bad, but the last 2 players on High Tide managed to finish it out,
Right
especially
there.
from that raise ult, which could have made
Careful
all the
here.
difference.
And it's a good round from the side of High Tide. The lurk from Tavasi finding a lot of value with the Cypher being taken down, calling all of his teammates. Even though it's a very readable play, it still ended up working because the weaker weapons of PA.
Dizzy's
But
up.
yeah, looking to close the gap here in the score.
Back to me.
PA actually pushing up B main. Zahn getting that orb. But Smolika pushed out on the site. Tavasi, knife out, not ready. Gunfights ring out, but no damage found. Smolika pushing out. Tavasi isn't ready for it. Too aggressive, taken down. They lose their lurker. All that space being taken. But Smolika and Zahn push back, leaving that space all alone, needing to be re-cleared.
Revealing area.
High Tide now uncomfortable.
Found them.
Damage actually taken from mid here, but they're finally pushing out. Thunder and Robert on site. Turbo ult going out. Gecko ult finding some.
No sweat.
2 kills. Aki finding 1, getting the second. 2 versus 1.
One enemy remaining.
Pushing out, but not finding any value. Now on Aki's shoulders. Pushing out, but Imperial takes him out with a nice place headshot. Match point.
Match
PA.
point.
Although HD will have a full buy this round. They'll have a full buy until game's end.
Oh, this is a nice
So
spot.
it is looking good. I mean, High Tide can come back from this. There's bigger comebacks have been made. They just need to be aware of timings across the map.
This
Correct me
goes
if I'm
here.
wrong, but I don't think there's been a single timeout for either of these sides yet.
Yeah, I
But it
mean,
could have been
some-
a critical time for the players to catch their breath and collect their nerves. Flash coming out from Bobbert, taking on Tavasi, who just takes it. Nobody pushing out and taking that value. Thunder holding. Both nades exchanged, but nothing found. Players moving out into mid. Zahn
Tripwire
possibly
destroyed.
moving out. Taking down the Cypher Trip. Fight taken. Tavasi low. Players collect each other. trying to find any kill that they can possibly manage to get this advantage on the round. Another shot rang out of Smolika.
Going in here is the right call. I wonder if the IGL of HT will be able to make this. And I think they will. As the execute.
Thunder possibly about to take this fight on the Petrichor. Not bound, actually. So close. Petrichor pushing up. Imperial fighting action.
Spike down mid.
Petrichor fighting
30
These
seconds
knives
left.
out. And Bobbert trades. Ben 10's fighting Imperial. 3 versus 3 now. Looking to end day, but 2 players already there. Smolika
Here.
ready to smoke out. To push out despite it. Shark out, not
Chill out.
damage taken. Ben 10's taking down 13
Spike
seconds
down
left in the
A.
round. They have to
One
push.
enemy
Smolika
remaining.
fighting a third.
10
It's all
seconds
about
left.
1v3, no
Smolika
time.
takes them down.
Defenders win.
yourself.
The game is over.
2-0. Dominating performance from the side of PA. And just that was the name of the game tonight. It was just PA completely dominating the side of High Tide, just playing better defensively, playing better offensively, having more team play to their game, more efficient utility usage, and just simply they were just shooting better. And
Gunfights
we'll
were
be going to
definitely-
interview.
The gunfights were definitely on PA's side that game, but the name of the game was also just the amount of space taken for PA. Their confidence in just pushing out and taking all the space and getting rewarded for it every single round. High Tide had no answer for it, and I think that's just the main reason why they could not gather up an answer.
And yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game. Is PA is looking to become a 500 team. They are now 16-16. As we will be going into an interview.
All right. Now with that map over, we're going to be preparing for an interview with one of the winning players from PA, Imperial, who was their Cypher player on this last map.
All right, and we will be going into an interview here with Imperial Greek. Imperial, how does it feel that your spot in the playoffs now is a little bit more secure now?
Yeah, it's a bit weight off our shoulders just because upcoming weeks, some of us are on travel. So, yeah, as the other teams already know, like, some of us aren't going to be here. And that's, O2ing tonight really is good. It's what I wanted so that we could secure the playoffs just a little bit more.
How do you, what do you feel like your team needs to improve to be a real dark horse in the playoffs? With a lot of teams counting you out at the beginning of the season as just a weak team, what do you think you guys have improved on, and what do you think you guys will keep on improving so you guys have a good performance in the playoffs?
Yeah, definitely our team play. I think the way that we use our utility together as well as our comms have definitely improved a ton. But yeah, the biggest thing I would say is just playing as a team where there's like less of us giving ones, more of us playing together. We still need to work on, I think, combining our utility a little bit more. There's definitely some teams in Apprentice that are way better than us at it. But what we lack in team coordination, we make up in aim, I feel like. So, yeah, I think we're pretty set.
And just asking your next matches, any teams you want to call out or anything?
No,
before playoffs?
No, that's trouble. That's trouble. I won't call anyone out.
I did forget the PA are the silent assassins of this tier.
Yeah, we stay away from the drama. We stay away from the drama. We don't need to talk. We let our gameplay do our talking.
Well, VTX and KC, a fringe team and a playoff team. How do you feel these performances, like the next couple days, next couple match days, will affect the team morale? Do you think wins are necessary for the team morale, or do you think you guys can just ride high off this win and just go into the playoffs knowing that you're probably in a very good spot to make it as of now?
Well, I'll put it this way. Tonight, my team and I may or may not have encouraged, liquid courage. So team morale isn't really an issue for us. Team morale, I think, is one of the things that we have on lock, and I think we're just having fun. If we win, we win, and we have a good time. If we lose, sure, we're a little upset, but like 5 minutes later, we're playing variety with each other, or we're just in the ranked queue taking out our aggression. So either we're grinding and getting the RR, or we're playing played up. Honestly.
All right, final question. How did the roster change of Zahn coming in affect the team as a whole? How has it changed the team dynamics, and how do you feel has it went with him?
Well, I mean, ever since I think we've been on the upward trend. I think we've maintained having a really a really good entry player, really good just aimer in general, and I think he isn't the main reason, but he was the first step towards our silent assassin upbringing.
And yeah, very successful game from PA tonight, making their record back to 500, bringing it back to 500 for the first time, I believe, this season. And overall, successful game from them. High Tide with a good showing, but unfortunately do go down 2-0. But they're still firmly in a playoff spot, as we will be concluding this interview. We will be seeing you tomorrow with next match day, and we will see you then. Thank you, and have a great night.